Hello friends, welcome back to my gaming channel Neo Outlook. So let's continue our gameplay walkthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. So we have defeated the big machine Deathbringer in the last video and have came to some kind of place. Let's see what this
Dr.
place is.
Silvers, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Hundreds of years ago. So that means maybe she is our ancestor, maybe like mother's mother or something like that. I could have taken the stairs. Let's check this place first. I don't find anything thoughtful here. I came to here, right? Let's see what's in here. There is something here. Why is it not scanning it? Okay, here. Entangled waveforms. Voice recording.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Hearts Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Yeah, obviously they are programmed. So they don't understand programming things basically. What a program. Is there anything here? Doesn't look like. I am going to search this area a bit. Nothing in this room. So we have to get into this room. Let's get going. Anything here? No. You have to go there. Nothing of importance here. Let's head in. Have to go there. Let's check this side first. Nothing in this entire big room. Doesn't look like anything. So nothing in this room. You have to get there.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Feral Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Feral leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Pharaoh Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Pharaoh remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Pharaoh Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
I have to go here, right? What is this? Hollow projector, standard holographic projection device.
Welcome to Feral Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over...
It just starts this. There is something here. Reception log, text log, data production minimal. So this is the text log. Reception log, July 7, 2064. 9:54 a.m. Field communication Diang of the Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments to be served before their 10:15 a.m. sales presentation on the chariot line. Per instruction, food will be vegetarian only. 10:07 a.m. Sander Agnew, Vice President of the Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage. Refreshment to be served before their 10:30 a.m. sales presentation on the chariot line. Per instructions, will use fresh ground Tacoma blend, no artificial creamers. 10:12 a.m. So that happened. Called security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled. Actually, more like thrown. I wasn't aware of the Indo-Malay Combine grows coffee beans, and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team had tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant Dang had Agnew by the hair for a second time. Who schedules these things? I am going to drop a line on to sale. This can't happen again. This is the Pharaoh thing, right? Yeah. Anything else? Let's get here. Why is it showing this direction? Okay, maybe I have to go there to some other place.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation.
Bio Elizabeth Sobek. Elizabeth Sobek, born March 11, 2020, is an American scientist, robotist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2014 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAS to a forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. Ted Ford. Theodore Ted Faro, born December 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of Faro Automated Solutions (FAS), the largest corporate of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he started business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard bots that exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of the decade, FAS opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military performance by 2053. The success of FAS has made Mr. Faro the world's best known businessman, one of the most sought after speakers after a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. Then, history of FAS. Faro Automated Solution FAS is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life through though its core business consists of military and defense contracts. As of 2063, FAS has ranked 1 among the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted Faro, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in the early years but failed to break into markets dominated by the industry giants like General Synthetics and Record. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the Alfred line of levitating personal servitors which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company on the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in 2040 as the company's environmental efforts, led by the famed engineer Elizabeth Sobeck, catapulted FAS to the head of the sector. In 2049, the wake of the successful green and climatic cleanup efforts around the globe, worldwide approval ratings of FAS exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Faro was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was the emergence of FAS as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporation, with a record market capitalization of over $23 trillion. By 2055, FAS controlled 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, trans-governmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation, F movie Health Global by 321%. Definition: Corporation. Corporation noun, an association of individuals created under the authority of law, having existence, power, and liabilities distinct from those of its members. In a business sense, a corporation is usually owned by shareholders, though through the sale or distribution of stock, who profit from such ownership vote at designated times for its governance and designate executives who run its affairs. Most corporations engage in one or more industries to produce goods or offer service for profit. Many in turn own other corporation companies or properties as holdings. I have checked this exception law.
A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Okay, this is the data file that I checked right now. Okay. Okay, anything else in this room? Let's check one. Okay, there is something over there. R&D lab rebooting.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
I hope we will soon find out why. Anything else? Doesn't look like so. Let's go forward. Supply crate, okay.
The air. There's no smell to it, not even old death. Nothing natural.
So we have to go there. Let's check this place before going there. Okay, there is nothing much here. Now what's in here? Is there anything of importance over here?
Gonna come in handy.
Just a supply crate. Nothing else? Okay, let's get back. Let's get moving here. Can I squeeze through? Doesn't look like I can. There is something here.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Complaint. Okay, text data points, quests from J. Friedkin to reception. Suggestion, subject complaint. Hey reception, if that is your real name, wanna know who scheduled the Indo Malay right next to fairgrounds? That would be me, senior VP of sales. Wanna know why? After that huge hair pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain. Because your receptionist level brain probably requires it. These two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they will try to fight each other with what? That's right, again, combat machine, which then they will pay a lot of money for. So I suggest you to go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated jobs. Thanks a bunch. Mr. Fredkin to you. I read that just now, right? Let's go ahead. So from here, this way. Looks like so. Broke down. I have to go down actually. I had to fall down. And I moved sideways. What is that? Hollow projector. I have to go up actually, but okay, this leads me back to the same place basically. Okay,
Looks like I can climb here.
let's climb this stairs. There is a supply crate here. I have to go up there. I climbed there. After that, what do I do from here? I don't think I can climb this. Why did climbing up here lead me to? Okay, I have to climb through here. Okay, let's keep moving forward.
Yeah, this is useful.
Got something, but there's no way to go forward from here. So I have to jump across. I was not supposed to. No, down. I think I know what to do. Yes. I have to go through here.
Made it.
Did she not find anything here? There is a supply crate back there. I have to go through there. Before I go further, let's check all these rooms. This looks more like a meeting room. We got a supply crate here, there is something here. FAS campus log. FAS campus security log. High priority alert, automated log mode. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. High priority alert, automated log mode. Full lockdown has been initiated. High priority alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shut up this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedures for archiving and/or disposal of project-related data and material. HiSec and the crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. High priority alert. A reminder that while HiSec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished while presenting them for identity scan. High priority alert. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer section for outer security cordons. HiSec reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. High priority alert. Following recent campus security issues, all staffs are reminded that presenting for identity scan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for invisibility are both mandatory. High priority alert. In light of recent attacks of terrorism directed at the rapid transit of systems, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from offsite. Sign up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries in high property. Additional entries corrupted. It says there is one more, but I did check this.
So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Okay, anything else? Hopefully not. So let's check this room. There is something here. Spiritual Summit. Text mail from Ted Farrow. Paula, recent events have sharpened my perceptiveness, and I think that I and affairs in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religion framework, of course, but in a more general sense, as in not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I would like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon. Very soon I will have more thought about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent, no nooks, no cooks, but anything with a credible audience. Let's go, deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expense. Thanks, straight. Okay. Anything else? No. So let's continue on our way. Let's get to here. Let's take this place. And what is this? Hollow projector. let's see what the hollow position does. Before that, I see if we have anything else in this. Are there foresters here too? Okay, let's enable this.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Yep. And what is this?
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
The Metal Devil. What is that? The one that we fought? No. And what is this?
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer.
Yeah.
So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
We have not faced this thing yet. The Horus or something. Metal Devil. We have not faced that yet. So let's leave this place and continue towards our objective.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Let's go up. The climbing is smooth in this game. That is what I like. One of the things about this game. The climbing is really smooth. Like I don't even need
Maybe
to
a long way up.
space or
Frozen
anything.
metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Okay, I have to go up.
If
from
plants
here.
can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Let's check this place first. I know we have to go up, but I have to check this. Or I have to go up from here. No, I have to go up back there. Okay, I have to go up from here on. So what if I went back there?
Frost catching in my throat.
Okay, it's the same place from a different side. First, I'd like to check. Shit. I thought I can check that side. Okay, sorry for that. So let's continue. So the other way was from up there. Or back up there maybe. I don't understand. Let's check the other way once. I hope I am not. I am checking because I am trying to make sure that I don't miss anything. Maybe both this way is the same, but still I am checking. Yes. Both of these lead to the same path. Okay. I just need to check this. That's all. Let's climb along. I have to go up, doesn't look like a way up. I'll have to go through here on. Okay, I have to jump across. At some points I do have to press space. There are points that I do not require. I had to go down there, but I am checking the place up here. Bandits Panda Sea incident. From Stacey Andrews to Robert Reeser, subject Dolphin Beat Bob. Another problem to add to a big streaming file. Apparently, a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured video of Hertz Timor Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Kuala Water on the pod of endangered dolphins, no less. Quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender as if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin jump. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it is still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. A prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestion? This one's the real stinker. Stacey Andrews, VP PRFS. Anything else?
The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
So we have to go up only. That was just a different way. Let's try getting back down then. And try the other way up. This was the way, right? Okay. I am doing this because I want to make sure, make sure that I get everything on the way. Wasn't there a supply crate here? There it is.
I can't spare the weight.
Okay, now how do I get across? Okay. I think I missed something down there. Supply crate most probably. There is a supply crate over here. I can't get any of this. This was the place we entered. So now we have to go through here. Let's get going.
All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
FAS executed beta storage, okay? So I have to get down here. Bunker door heavily shielded. Before I try this, let's check out it. Look at this visual for one. Isn't it amazing? Okay, let's go back and check what we have here.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh, yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Scan the data point.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Okay.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Okay.
Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
Okay, so our world is
A
the
final
world of
file has been recovered.
our world is the world of old worlds to them, because although they live with bows and arrows, but like due to these robots, according to the story, due to these robots, this world got destroyed. But somehow these few people managed to stay alive in existence with these robots. Along with these robots.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
So what is...
Made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
So, in the end, it looks like maybe she did something wrong. Maybe something happened. Maybe something of her decision made this turn like this. Maybe, I don't know. But maybe that was the only way to stop the robots. Maybe there was no other way. I don't know. Let's see. What this Project Zero Dawn is, we have to find out.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Okay, silence. I see your point.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I have questions.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Who is Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect ferrorobots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no, I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Okay, so Hades is someone who hates Elizabeth. And from what we have seen about all this, the only person, from all what we have seen, the only person who would hate Elizabeth so much is Teb or Ted, whatever his name, the leader of Pharaoh. So either this person, Hades, is related with Ted, or it is Ted himself. Maybe somehow he managed to preserve his life in a machine, inside a machine or some kind of thing. Who knows? Let's see. Because whoever this Hades is trying to revive the Pharaoh robots. So Pharaoh robots, someone who would want to revive Pharaoh robots would be the leader of Pharaoh himself, isn't it? That's just my guessing. I don't know how far it is from, but let's see. Pharaoh robots.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the corruptors and deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Your intentions?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Tracking my focus?
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Elizabeth Sobek still alive?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Okay. I am done with you.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up there, at least. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
The Grave Horde. This is the level 18 quest. I am at level 23 now. I have got some skill points, but I will upgrade, but not right now. Let's get out of here first. And we have to rattle down.
Look out below!
We can save the game here, right? Oh, shit. Those machines and enemies are still here. Let's just get through here. Can we go through here?
Snow chill itches.
Looks like we cannot. So there are no other way to exit through here. I have to hide first.
We might have trouble.
Let's get this guy.
Whose body is that?
That's a machine's body.
Not sure what that was.
Come and check out for yourself. Let's call it here. Time to leave this place. Looks like I escaped more easily than I came here. There is something here. Okay, we got another ancient vessel. A cracked and battered vessel once dear to the old one. Bears the legend Metallurgic International's set of ancient vessels can be traded at Millennium for valuable rewards. Okay, we got that thing over here. This is the corruption zone, level 27. Let's check the notebook. Okay, these are the holographs that we have seen. Visual holograph. Inventory. Okay, we got a more. So modification, resources. Okay, special items. Anything else in this? Traps and potions. Okay, skills. We have got 4 skill points. What does this do? Strong strike. We can do this. Let's do this. Strong strike. This will help because we can damage more using our stealth strikes. So let's save the game here. Okay, so that's it for this video. I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.